Hey. Yeah, I'm working on a Megadeth solo, Marty Friedman, of course. His solo, and I believe it's like in A minor type deal. Let me check. Yeah, I think it's like A minor. It's got some C sharps, F sharps, E5, A, B, C sharp, G. Yeah, I think it's A minor. But I'll run through the song and see where I'm at with the solo, and we'll work on it a little bit together. How about that? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Wait, let me do that. I do that. So for some reason, I mix the first part with another Megadeth song sometimes when I play it and have it run through it in my head first sometimes. Which I do that a lot anyway. I do medleys of like when I play a Metallica or a Black Sabbath or Megadeth and several other bands that I don't know a lot of the covers for. I'll mix them all together, and sometimes mix a Megadeth with a Metallica and, vice versa. And the bad thing of doing that is sometimes when I play the cover song, I'll just mix one verse from one song with the other a lot of times, and my old bandmates would have a fit sometimes, but of course, after you practice them a few times or whatever, it's no big deal. But when you first start doing those things or had to play that song in a long time, it happens a lot. But like I say, we'll get it right here. Alright, that's about where I'm at now with the solo. and I'm about middle ways of it. So a lot of times, what I'll do is I'll know licks with licks from a few other Marty songs. I've studied pretty much all his videos and learned all his stuff, and try to you try to remember. I'll look back over a few things and mix a few things in that I know Marty would probably do. And I even a lot of times I'll take some stuff from Chris Broderick, but Chris Broderick's stuff is to me it's just so analytical, and just it's like he's trying to do too much almost, and it gets kind of stale sounding to me a lot of times compared to especially Marty Friedman is such an emotional type guy. And but where I'm at right now is let's see, what's the best way to explain? Well, like I say, where that little breakdown is in the middle of the solo with the bends and things, it's got the step, whole step and a step and a half bends in it, and kind of a little stops here and there. But it's one of the best solos. A lot of people say that Tornado of Souls solo is Marty's best one, but Lucretia's definitely got it hands down. But a lot of people don't know that one as much as they know Tornado, because Tornado is one of the more popular songs. Rest in peace. But judge for yourself. You check out this solo from Tornado of Souls, and then I'll jump right into what I've learned so far with Lucretia. That's like the intro, about the first half of it. Then it goes into a couple of the faster type things. It's a great, awesome solo. Don't get me wrong, but to me, Lucretia is just so much better. Take a listen to this. Oops. See what I mean? And that's just the first half of that solo. It's still got a whole 2 or 3 pages of tabs to go on that, just that solo. But like I say, where I'm at now with it is right there at those bends, pretty much right after the real steep bends, real deep bends, and that little fast lick that I did there. But I'll show you right at the end of it, where I just started this morning. I'll kind of catching back off where I left off last night. But this is one of the really cool parts. It's and that's kind of where like I say, where I'm at now. Where he goes into now, he jumps back to the F sharp. F sharp, kind of almost like a chromatic, half step down from F sharp to F, and then to E. It's almost like a chromatic type drop off, and he actually goes from F sharp, F, E, then D sharp. So it's like a 4-step chromatic type thing, and it just works so perfectly together. If you listen to a solo in that thing, and it just about brings tears to your eyes just to hear somebody play like that. It's amazing. But here's where he starts with the F sharp. He's got this bend here. Actually, it's a half-step bend. It's kind of not quite as deep. It's almost like a vibrato. Well, it's a vibrato, but it's almost like a wide vibrato half-step bend, you know. Then he jumps into the E. Let's see, get my page right here. Okay. Oops. That. No, I don't want to turn on my short keys. Okay, so he goes from the F sharp, F, E, D sharp, and then he goes back into the A. Like I say, the song's pretty much in A minor. And the intro is just almost as cool as the solo is, you know. Which that's probably a Dave Mustaine thing, but it's obviously influenced by Marty. You could tell a big difference when Marty joined the band with Rust in Peace. From, you know, Chris Poland's an awesome guitar player, you know, jazz. Him and that drummer were a jazz team when Dave met them, and you know, they were just awesome right from the get-go. But Marty has that diminished, accidental, exotic type sound, and really emotional type bends and things, and you get really brought up new page on Dave Mustaine's type things, and I just loved it. I still love it, and I pretty much have learned all of Rust in Peace and a lot of Countdown to Extinction, but there's still, you know, some missing pieces of the page. That's kind of what I screw around with on the weekends a lot of times, and Lucretia's, like I said, is to me the best solo that he did with Megadeth. So now we're in the A part. Okay, so let's where were we at? There's a little part right there. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. This is back starting with the F sharp again. There's a key of F sharp, you know, E, F. So he's in F sharp here, and he does a little half step vibrato. That little bend down. Then he jumps into the E. That's it. And now we're back, starting off the progression again, going from the the F sharp, F, E, and D sharp, and then E. It's F sharp, E, E, D sharp, and then G, and then A. Oh, it's actually let's see, D sharp, A. It don't have that G. Well, he adds the G in there right before he does the F sharp, so it's a chromatic progression: G, F sharp, F, E, D sharp. Then he falls back to the beginning again with the A. It's A, B, C sharp, G, F sharp, F, E, and then D sharp. So it's kind of like a build up and then a walk back down. It's just an amazing progression. Just a really strong build up right at the beginning, and then a slow walk down. I wouldn't say slow, but you get what I mean. And it's just works perfectly for the song. Especially the lyrics are really cool, and the way Dave puts his touch on it. But the rhythm behind this solo, I might want to throw that in there too. It's see how that's the chord progression, okay? And so you can see how it's like a chromatic build up and a chromatic walk down. Then to the E, the D sharp in, or D sharp. So yeah, it's like a chromatic walk up, step up, then like a walk down. Like it's like I said, it just works out perfectly. A, B, C sharp, and to the G. It jumps to the G all of a sudden from the C sharp. Then from G sharp it does a chromatic walk down. But it just really gives Marty a great rhythm to do a build up and constant build up, a walk down, build up, walk down, build up, walk down. And the next, since we've looked at the guitar rhythm, now we'll go back to the where the progression starts over again at the A, after those real deep bends, and that fast little lick right there. So right. So that's where I'm at, and I'll hit you back in a few hours after I worked on it a little more. No, we'll carry on. Thanks again, guys. Oh yeah, and if anybody's been following my little podcast or Facebook cast type thing, and no, I haven't been on in the past few days. We've been having things at work that's been wearing my ass out, and I just been hadn't messed with it. But I'm changing my time. I'm thinking maybe this will work a little better, from 5 to like 6:30, something like that. See how that goes. So I'll be on again. I think I will hit the studio this weekend since I've got the weekend off, and we'll cast from my studio this weekend. So hope to see you there. Thanks, guys.